Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's reading. Welcome to the White Tiger Tarot. We are looking at what your inner child would like to say to you, what their message is for you. So, welcome to this beautiful reading. I know it's going to be filled with just so much beautiful emotions, and I'm really looking forward to it. And before we begin, I just want to mention to you guys that if you ever want to have a personalized reading, you can book that with me on my website, which is linked down below. You can also book what's called a Beyond Quantum Healing session with me, which is where we take a look into it's almost like hypnosis, where we put you into a deep meditation and we heal. We are shown by your spirit guides, by your higher self and your team, what is needed to heal. So we do a deep dive into the subconscious and are shown scenes where we are able to look at what's needed to heal. We are shown what we need in order to move on, in order to heal what is maybe holding us back from pursuing our highest goals, from being who we know we can be, from healing past life trauma, from healing trauma from this current life. It's really limitless and endless as far as the healing that can occur and as far as what we can get clear messages and guidance on and what we need to do moving forward. All right, guys, if you would like to know more about this, check out my other page. It's White Tiger Healing on YouTube and also on Instagram. And I post videos, multiple videos weekly. All right. So just wanted to mention that to you guys. And I will give you some time to sit with the cards and see whichever one draws you in. Okay. Hello, pile number one. Welcome to your inner child reading. Today, we're going to open the floor to your inner child to see what they want to tell you, what they want to bring up, what they want to commend you on, or give you advice on, or let you know what you should focus on. Okay, so the card that you guys chose is the awareness card, which is actually the Chariot card in this deck. And it's super cool because it's almost like you guys are coming into a new awareness about yourself, which can be scary. We see this guy, he's scared, right? This shadow. He's like, what is this? What's coming out from behind this curtain? But it's the Buddha. It's a new level of awareness. It's reaching a new state of peace, of knowing within ourselves, of love. So maybe that's something you guys are going through. Or reaching just a new level of whatever it is that you're working on within yourself. A new state of awareness. All right, so let's get right into your cards and let's see which card represents your inner child at this time. And we have the Virgin with light attribute, maintaining symbolic purity of heart and spirit. Shadow attribute, fear of intimate union. Okay. Beautiful. Our next card is Leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. Mm-hmm. And then we have Before Completion. Uncertainty, doubt and hesitation, loss of faith, unstable conditions, be extra cautious, discord. All right, so let's just make room for all of these. Okay, and I promise I will fix the focus, guys. All right. Eight of Pentacles with ordinariness. Wow, nice. Nine of Pentacles with ripeness. King of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Or sorry, this is the Page of Pentacles. We have the Six of Wands. We have the Eight of Swords. This is the Before Tarot. And then finally we have the Hierophant. Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to sit with your cards and I will be right back. Okay, pile one. What your inner child wants to speak to you about, wants to tell you about, is that there's something that you've been working on here. There's something that you've been putting a lot of time and effort into creating something very beautiful. Now, this could be yourself, okay? I really do feel like for a lot of you, it's yourself, but it's also a gift that you want to give, whether that be your love towards someone else or a creative project, a business or something that you would like to offer here. This is saying that you have been working very, very hard on this, and it's like you're right about to come to the end. But right when you're about to come to the end is where it feels the most uncertain, the most shaky, when you're about to reach a new level of awareness, when you're about to reach a new level of success, or you are about to come to your goal. So we have the Eight and then the Nine of Pentacles, meaning succession. You've been working very hard on something, mastering something. And we have the Nine of Pentacles right after it, saying ripeness, saying this fruit is about to be ready. This fruit's about to fall and be ready for you. See how she's climbing up this rock. She's about to reach the top. You've been working very diligently on something. This could be an online business. This could be, you chatting to someone that you're interested in. It's been, kind of, maybe you guys have been talking a long time, something like that. But it's like you've definitely been putting in the work. This could be, your healing business. This could be your graphic design or your artistic maybe working on music or whatever that is for you. This is saying you're about to reach the top. You're about to be able to feel something. You're about to be able to touch something. You're actually going to be able to have something in your hand very, very soon. So don't give up. Don't give up before you get there, even when it's hard. Even the universe is going to require you to take a leap of faith, to come out from this. Don't trap yourself in the comfortability of growing this or of becoming this. It's like it's going to take you putting yourself out there at the end of it. It's like when it's ready to go, which it's going to be very soon, or it's like it is ready to go. You know, this thing that you've been mastering, that you've been working on, that you've been growing and nurturing, this thing that you have, whether that be your love to give or, you know, a service or a project or a skill that you've been working on, you are ready. Okay, you are ready. So don't keep yourself trapped. Don't put yourself, keep yourself in comfort, or keep yourself in the learning process for longer than you need to. This is saying, like, you have something very special here. You have something that you are, you know, you are crowned with. We have the crown twice here. They are crowning the Hierophant here, saying like, you have the wisdom. This position is yours. You have everything you need in order to be successful, in order to be a, you know, in order to get what you want out of this, and or in order to be who you need to be. It's like you are that. You already are that. You have the, it's saying maintaining symbolic purity of heart and spirit, fear of intimate union. So maintain your love and the purity of what you've grown, and keep the main intention of this thing throughout, for sure. And maybe that's what you're scared of. It's like, if I become successful, or if I put this out there, maybe the purity of this thing will be lost, or it'll be tampered with, or it'll be, you know, looked in the wrong way. I want you to know that you have to let that go. You, those, like, being scared of it being looked at the wrong way, or being taken the wrong way, or yeah, not maintaining the pure intention. I want you to know that you will maintain that. Don't let that stop you from releasing it out, from going after it, from finally, you know, putting it out there, or taking that. You need to take the leap of faith here. That's what it's saying. You go first, the universe will catch you. You will be well received. This thing will be appreciated. You will be appreciated. You will have the reciprocal energy. Your love will be what is the word that I just used? Your love will be received very well. Okay, you'll get the response that you've been hoping for. Don't entrap yourself from fear of it not being received, or from fear of, you know, the message getting tarnished or misconstrued. And trust me, I know that is a big fear of, like, what will people think? Will they take me in the wrong way? I've worked really hard on this. I put my heart into this. It's been a long, you know, journey. It's been an uphill battle. And you have something of great value to give. You have something that is going to be very appreciated and admired by many. You have something of great value here to share, a wisdom, possibly, a life experience. Yeah, it's like a new level. Maybe you've reached a new level of awareness, and now it's a new level of education on something, and now it's time for you to teach that thing. It's like you've been a student for so long. When do you become the teacher? When do you become the wise counsel? It's like you have reached a height here. You are ripe to be this, to become, to reach this new level. You have mastered something here, and now it is time for you to receive the fruits of all the hard work and all of the labor that you've put in. This, you've really been working diligently on this, climbing, you know, getting all of the pieces together for this thing. So don't hold yourself back now, that when it comes finally time to to step into this new power, or step into this new position, or step into allowing this to be released, received by others, you need to step into now the teacher position, or the one who tells others about this, who, who counsels others, or just the one who you're just ready to put your business out there, or you're ready to put this creative project out there that, hey, I'm doing this, and this is what I do, and this is what I do now, and to receive the fair compensation for what you've been working on. It's like, I don't be scared to put that out there and to say, like, this is what I've been working on, here it is, and and people are going to want it. They're going to pay for it. They're going to want what you were putting out there. Okay? So whether this be love, like your heart, in love, or whether this be a passion project of yours, or, a higher education, a teaching position, kind of put it in where it fits. But it's like, you can't be in this stage of learning forever. There comes a point where you reach the top, and that's where you're reaching, where you're ripe for the taking. You're ripe to put it out there now. It's like you've mastered something. It's time for the leap. You can't stay safe on this ledge forever. You can't stay in your comfort zone of this is what I know, and it's scary to put myself out there because I'm not sure if it'll be received well. That won't ever get you, it'll never get you past the point that you're at. It's like, what have you been doing all of this work for? Don't be scared of being received. Don't be scared of putting yourself out there. This is what you have worked so hard for. And I promise you that when you do that leap of faith, whether that be applying for this thing, or putting your business out there, putting your project out there for others to see, to receive, to buy, to whatever, purchase, or putting your heart out there to someone that, or just maybe making an online dating profile, or going to an event that, maybe someone you'll like will be there, or maybe you don't know that, and it's just putting yourself out there after so much work on yourself, going out more, taking invites to be social more. Whatever this is for you, this is saying it's going to require you. And it's like, you're right before the completion. You're right before this is like happening. You're about to reach the end of this cycle, of this thing where it's like, it's perfectly ripe now. And so right before that, yes, it gets shaky, because the universe wants to make you uncomfortable enough that you do take the leap of faith, that you leave this old uncomfortable situation behind, or that you do take the leap because you're like, okay, this is finished now. I've gotten everything I've needed out of this cycle, or out of this period, and now it's time to move up. Now it's time. It's like, it might start getting uncomfortable. It might start getting or you start getting restless, or things start not working as well, things like that. It's because it's time to move on. And I want you to know that you have the emotional integrity and the emotional wisdom to stay strong through whatever waves come, through whatever storms head your way. That don't be afraid to move. Don't be afraid to take action, or to go towards your desires, to go towards your dreams, because you're scared there might be some storms headed your way, or some, unsteadiness, some cracks. This is saying that you have built up yourself. You have mastered this in a way that you can handle whatever comes your way. Don't worry. Don't worry about the future, about what could happen, about possible storms to come. That you have worked. You are solid. You have the Queen of Pentacles. You're stable. This idea, what you've been working on, this thing is so stable that you can handle whatever comes your way. You have the wisdom, you have the knowledge, you have the power, that whatever happens, whatever comes along, that you have prepared yourself more than enough, more than necessary. You will be able to weather any storm, any mishap, any whatever. And I don't think it'll be as dramatic or as big as you're kind of imagining it to be, as you're putting, you're like scared that, oh my gosh, if they see this, or if they hear this, or if they see me, they'll punish me, or I'm so scared that I won't be received well, or I'll be misunderstood in my intention. And I'm telling you, that's not the case. And I'm telling you, even if you are, you'll have the wisdom, you'll have the emotional strength and stability to be like, no, this is my pure intention. It actually doesn't matter if you take me the wrong way, because I know in my heart, I am pure of heart. My intentions are pure. My spirit is in the right place. I know that my message is this came from my heart, and I am good with myself because I know my true intentions. And it doesn't matter if people misunderstand you, right? It's their loss. Okay, fine. That's cool. You know what? But this is my truth. This is my thing, and I know where it comes from, and it comes from a very pure place. So it really does not matter if you are not taken the way you intended. Because it's like, your heart, what you've put out there, how much you've worked on this, your intentions are pure and good. So it doesn't matter at all what people have to say, or if they misunderstand. Hey, that's cool, that's okay, that's your path, that's your life. But those who get me, get me. Those who get it. And that will build its own thing, and you'll be so glad you put it out there, because people are like, oh yeah, I like this, I want this, right? I'm feeling this, I'm digging this. I'm feeling and digging, I'm figging it, all right? Man, don't like keep yourself trapped. You've worked so hard on this. Don't hold yourself back from putting it out there when you're so close to being finished, when it's so close to being ready, and like the fruit is there, man. Okay, step in, as scary as it might be to reveal yourself, to step out of your comfort zone, to step into this new you, or into this new phase of life. Your inner child is saying, don't keep us held back. Put yourself out there. Don't worry. We'll keep our intention, our pure intentions, our loving intentions. You don't have to worry about that. It is solid. It is stable. Okay? And those who get it, and they'll see you. And those who don't, they were never meant to be on this path with you, or they were never meant to grow with you, or to, be with you. So don't let the fear and the doubt, fear and doubt together. I almost did that one too. Deer, all right? Don't let the fear and the doubt keep you from finishing this, from going and putting yourself out there, from taking this leap of faith. See how she's flying? You will be caught by the universe. You will be well received. You will be so surprised at how amazing that your wings fly, and that you soar, and that it worked out way better than you could have imagined. Because you know why? Because you're new. Because you have grown. You will support yourself. It doesn't matter if maybe in the past it didn't work. It's like, you're different now. It's different. The energy is different. Okay? It's stable. It's solid. You're going to be caught by the universe. Leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. It needs you to put it out there. It needs you to make that first move. You need to show the universe that I'm ready for this. I'm willing to do this. I'm like, let's go. And as soon as you do that, and as soon as you make that first move of putting it out there, putting yourself out there, you'll see how quickly you're like, wow, oh my gosh, I'm so grateful I did this. People are going to love it. People are going to eat it up. You're going to be very well received. It's going to be so stable for you. It's going to lead to more and more things. more and more beautiful opportunities, outcomes. Okay, you'll be crowned. People are going to be like, yes, you're the person for this. You're it. Okay? So don't let the deer, the fear and the doubt keep you, okay, keep you from figgin' doing it. All right? Okay, pile one, your inner child wants you to say that don't worry, we will keep our pure intentions, our pure heart and spirit that will not get lost in the sauce. All right? You have worked very hard. You need to, it's time now. You're almost completed. Put it out there. Put yourself out there. You will be pleasantly, very, very pleasantly surprised. You have all of the knowledge, the wisdom in order to keep this as you wanted it, in order to take any storms, any waves, any situation that comes your way. You are more than prepared. All right? You are more than ready for this. You are ripe. You're ready to go. Don't hold yourself back. Don't think self-limiting beliefs. No. No doubt, no fear of who you are, of what you do, of what you have to offer. Don't hold yourself back. Let it out. Let it go. You can ride the waves. Ride them. You have everything you need in order to do that. All right? All right, pile one. That was your reading today. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you guys insanely. I hope nothing but the absolute best for you going forward. Let me know what this is, what you've been working on, what you're going to put out there. I would love to know because I know it's beautiful, whether that be you or something you've been working on, whatever it is. I know it's going to be so well received, so loved by many. Okay. And your heart is so beautiful and so pure. And I know it's hard not to think of all of the possible ways it could be misunderstood or go wrong or whatever, but those things will keep us from doing it, from actually putting our dreams out there or for living the life that we want. So don't allow those to stop you because they're just fabrications of our mind. This is saying these are all just self-limiting beliefs. They're not real. What's real is that you're a master of something, that you've mastered something, and that you're going to make a whole lot of money here. This is independence. This is luxury. This is wealth. That you've been working on something and that you've mastered something that is going to bring you a lot of independence, of freedom, of stable income. Okay? And if this isn't an income for some of you, this is like, a partner or friendship or whatever this is, this sweet thing that you've been hoping for and wishing for and working very hard on. All right? But it takes a leap of faith. But this is something very physical that you're getting, very stable. Okay? So take the leap, man. Don't stay where you're at. Don't hold yourself back. All right? Okay, pile one, I appreciate you guys so much. If you resonated with this video, please hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel so you never miss another reading. And I will see you guys on the next one. All right? All of my love, pile one. Peace. Hello, pile number two. Welcome to your inner child reading. We're going to be opening the floor to your inner child to see what message they want to tell you. What advice or what they think you need to focus on. Okay, so the card that you chose was the Four of Swords. Okay, so maybe a bit of rest, relaxation. We don't know if you're coming into that or leaving this phase. But this could be a card of contemplation, relaxation, meditation, things of that nature. So let's get right into it and see which card is representing your inner child right now. So we have athlete. says dedication to transcending physical limits, including handicaps, development of personal willpower and strength of spirit. Shadow attributes, misuse of athletic ability for selfish ends, false sense of invulnerability and entitlement. All right. Next card is align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? Okay. And your next card is limitation, self-discipline, practice, self-respect, introspection, ritual, cultivate patience, build up energy, maturity. So this goes beautifully with the Four of Swords, because it's all about introspection, reflection. Need to get back to silence, to ourselves. Don't worry, I will fix this focus here. And also with the athlete, it's a development of personal willpower and strength of spirit. Okay. So let's get right into the tarot and then we'll begin our messages. Nice. So you have the Magician to start off with existence. You have the Fool. Nice. You have the Two of Pentacles. You have the Seven of Swords. You have the King of Pentacles. Oops. You have the King of Wands. Wow. You have the Nine of Swords. And you have the Lovers. Okay. All right, let me take one moment with your cards and I will be right back with you. Okay, pile 2. What your inner child would like to talk to you about. First of all, I want to say that you have a massive, massive purpose here on earth, that you are a great leader and that you are headed towards becoming this great leader. There is a great new beginning for you as a confident leader of some sort. You know, one where a lot of people listen to you, they want your advice, where it's very stable with the King of Pentacles as well, where it's like you're making money, you're able to build a solid foundation for yourself. This could be maybe speaking, this could be teaching, whatever this is for you. This could be becoming a parent, you know, but it's like there's many people listening to you, hearing your voice, hearing your message, something that, do you see this shooting star here? It's like you are very unique, you're very special, and you have a very important and high purpose here. Okay. So your inner child wants to talk to you about something, saying, making sure that there is balance here, because there is something here that is out of balance. It seems like it is a belief, a fear, something that's been keeping you up at night, or something that's been bothering you, something giving you anxiety, giving you worry. There is something that you've been neglecting here, something that it's like we keep seeing the two aspects here. So the Two of Pentacles, do you see one? He's holding it. It's like, yeah, this is, I'm happy with this. This is what I want to focus on. This is good. And then the other one's like, this one's not so good, right? same with here. This lady is on the floor where he's standing up, but he needs to reach his hand out and help her up. So there is something, see how there's align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? Development of personal willpower and strength of spirit. Then we have limitations, self-discipline, practice, self-respect, introspection. Four of Swords. There's something that you need to heal within your mind. So this could be or within your body or spirit. It will be, very unique to each and every one of you, because you will have so many people listening to you, needing your advice, or hearing your words, hearing your message, or following in your footsteps. We need to make sure that you are balanced, that you are good, and you are not neglecting any part of yourself, so that you can be the best leader or the best version of you, so that you can handle everything that comes, so that you can be your best self and have true integrity of your message, so that your message itself is as great as it can be, and as beautiful as it can be, and as balanced as it can be. Because it seems that maybe you've been focusing too much on one thing and not enough on the other, and that's actually been causing you fear, worry, anxiety, whatever this is. So, for example, let's say that you want to become let's say a healer, right? So you may be focusing on the yoga aspect, and you've been really great on that. You've been working out, or even let's say a yoga teacher. You've been doing all the yoga and it's been great, and you're exercising your body and you're looking great and you're feeling strong, but you've been neglecting the meditation aspect, the introspection aspect, the mental aspect of balancing your thoughts, of balancing your emotions, and getting that stuff at a place of peace. Maybe you've neglecting your inner work. You've been neglecting, maybe there was a trauma, or there was something in your past that you're denying looking at, or you don't want to look at. This is saying that you need to heal those things. You need to balance this out in order to become this person, in order to be the best version of this, in order to make this a reality, in order to make this as best and as balanced as humanly possible. Okay, because it's that big. You're gonna have many people looking to you, right? And so they want you to know that you can't be split. You have to be whole. You have to be balanced within yourself, so that whatever comes, you can handle it, and that you're not split within yourself. And so you're not coming off as like hypocritical or whatever it is, right? Because even with like an athlete, they not only do they have to work their body, but they have to make sure their mind is strong, just as strong as their body, because our mind will tell us, okay, quit. Just quit. Our body usually can just go as long as it needs to, but it's our mind that tells us, no, I've had enough, or I can't, right? It's like there's something here that maybe you've been trying to put off, or you've been slacking on, and you'll know what that is. Maybe this is, the physical aspect of this thing. Maybe you've been learning and getting your mind activity great, getting that going, but you've been slacking on the physical activity. And because even if you're not in a physical job, maybe you're not a yoga teacher, you're not like working at a gym or whatever it is, it's saying that your mind and your body are equal, like they both have to come into union. You can't just be one without the other. It's like to be this whole person, and to be a great leader, you need both. You need mind, body, spirit. And if one is falling behind, it's like we need to support, to lift the other one up so that we are balanced within on both sides, the masculine and the feminine. So this could be so many different things for you guys, but this is saying discipline is needed, cultivating patience, the buildup of energy, because you're going to have such a a big purpose here. I mean, wow, the magician, the fool, and then two kings. I mean, this is massive. This is a massive new start where you are a huge creator, a master, something of very stable, of making a lot of money, a lot of physical abundance, leading in a confident way. And so you need these two to be as powerful as each other. So maybe these are beliefs. This could be beliefs of lack, beliefs that of I'm not confident enough. Trace that back. What is it that doesn't make you confident? What is it that you need to do in order to make yourself as confident as possible? In order to make yourself feel stable and secure, right? What is it? Is it, doing that little workout, or eating well, or, treating yourself to something? Is it going to get your hair done? It could be that, those little things can be huge. Is it making sure that you have the baths that you need, that you just take time out for yourself to meditate, to have this rest, so that I'm not letting stress, anxiety get the better of me. It's making sure I have 10 minutes a day to meditate, to have a relaxing bath, to have silence to myself, so that I'm not always go, 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 work, 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 put it in, put it in, put it in, and I'm not receiving. I'm not in the feminine receiving the energy I need in order to be replenished. It's like if you just output all day and you don't take the time out to receive energy, to sit in silence, to have that time to yourself, to align back into your energy. It's like we can't just keep giving, giving, giving without receiving. That will just burn us out, and we'll feel tired and we'll feel down, right? And then we won't have the energy to stand up, to be this, to grow this, to spread our word, to spread our message. We will be limited. We will be split, misaligned. We need to not just always do, but receive as well. We need to recharge our batteries, and however recharging looks for you. It could be a walk in nature. It could be, taking some time off work to play with your kids, to be around your family, to, take a small vacation. And it doesn't even have to be that big either. It could be, sitting in silence. It could be listening to music on a drive. It could be, so many different things. But your inner child is saying there's a part of you that needs a little more attention here. It needs a little more balance. And we need that because we have big purpose here. We have some big shoes to fill. We are this big energy. We have a lot to give this world. We have a lot to do in this world. And that requires us being balanced, not just mentally, but physically. And not just physically, but mentally. We need to be at peace within ourselves. So however being at peace means for you, this is saying don't overstress yourself. You've been overworking in some aspect and neglecting another part of you. Okay? So we need to make sure that all of us is taken care of, that all of us feels special, and that all of us feels loved and nurtured, so that we can develop in the best way possible, so that we can go forward and create as much success and have the purest message that we need in order to go forward, in order to become the truest form of our purpose, the truest version of ourselves. Okay, and I know there's been something on your mind, something that's been nagging at you, and that's the thing you need to, and you've just been like, shush, no, it's okay, we'll deal with it later. Your inner child saying, no, we need to deal with it now. It's time, because we're not going to be able to reach this unless we deal with this, unless we pick up the other side, unless we nurture the other aspect of this or the other aspect of us. And it's okay. It's not, don't look at it as a job or as something scary. Just look at it as like, this is another part of me that needs nurturing. And this is something that's going to make me great, even greater. So let's help each other out. Let's help myself out, and let's make it, make it fun, make it something enjoyable. And it doesn't have to be always go, 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 or it doesn't always have to be, not doing. That could be it as well. Maybe not doing what we feel we need to do, and that creates anxiety or worry because I know I'm neglecting something that I need to do, to act on. Let's say if you're creating a business, maybe it's a creative business, right? And you're like, okay, I'm making all of the things that I want to sell, but I've been neglecting building my online presence or my online business, and that's creating anxiety or worry within me because I know it's something I have to look at, but I don't like looking at it because it's not something I'm maybe particularly good at, or it's not something that brings me as much joy as doing my creative thing. But this is saying it needs, even if you just do small things, it still needs your attention, and it won't be as bad as you think it to be, as it is in your mind. Once you start doing it, it'll actually make you feel way better, way more proud of yourself that you did it, that you were able to look at it, deal with it, and reach out to it and pick it up, and now we're whole, now we're good, now we're able to put out the best message, put out the best work, put out ourselves as best as we can, as who we know we can be, as our best, highest potential. And so that is what your inner child would like to tell you about pile number 2. And it is a really beautiful message. And I mean, we all do that. And, and I really do feel like I know that you have extreme potential, like massive potential. You have a shooting star. You are a star. You are a leader. You have a huge message, a huge purpose here. And it just requires you to be a little more disciplined on one end that you've been holding back on, or you've been, not as nurturing of. And you'll know what that is. You'll know what that is. So you just need to pick up the slack on the other end, and then you're going to be unstoppable. Unstoppable. And you're going to feel incredible. You're going to feel so proud of yourself, so happy, so proud that you were able to look at the thing that made you fearful or gave you anxiety, and you were able to be like, look, it's not that scary. I've made it into a way bigger deal than it actually is in my mind. And just slowly start doing little things that will help it grow, that will help just put attention on it to make it into something that isn't so scary, so that you're comfortable with it, so that it's like, oh, okay, this isn't so bad. Sitting in meditation 10 minutes a day is not bad at all. I don't know why I was so nervous to do that. It's like building up our mental strength, or building up our physical strength, or just taking a look at something that we haven't been giving enough attention to in order to create the best possible outcome for ourselves. Okay? So there's just something that needs a little more attention here, but there's great amazing benefit if you do this. I'm telling you, I would not skimp out on this. And it will make your mental state so much better. Like, it'll solve everything that you need. Okay? And it's not that scary. It's way scarier in your mind. And you'll see once you do it, you're like, oh, this is great. Why didn't I do this before? This is amazing. And it's helping me out so much in every aspect of my life. It's making me way greater, way better, way more at peace within myself, within my mind, within my heart and my soul. I can't believe I waited so long. I can't believe I was scared to look at this or to do this. Okay? All right, pile number 2. That was your reading today, and I thank you so much for being here. That is what your inner child wanted to talk to you about. So I hope that this resonated with you, and please leave a comment if it did. I would love to hear about your experience, and I hope to see you guys on the next one. If this did resonate with you, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel so you never miss another reading. And if you would like to know more about your own situation, you can book a personal reading with me in the description box below. All right, pile 2, I'll see you guys on the next one. All of my love. Peace. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your inner child reading. We are taking a look at what your inner child would like to communicate to you about. So let's get right into it. Your card that you chose was the Strength card. Nice. So maybe doing a lot of work on something, endurance, discipline, really working hard to master something or to get somewhere in your life, to grow yourself in some way. But let's get right into it and see the full message here. So the card that is representing your inner child is the Servant. It says light attribute, delight in serving others with a free and loving heart. Shadow attribute, using the lack of money as an excuse not to move forward with life. All right. We have the Crumbling. What are you clinging on to? Then we have Contemplation, gaining overview, detached observation, increased understanding, solitude, integration through reflection. Okay. I will fix the focus, I promise. All right, let's get right into the tarot here. Yes, we have the Star with silence. Beautiful. We have the Moon with past lives. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Two of Wands. We have the Magician. We have the Knight of Cups. You have the Six of Wands. And the Six of Pentacles. And then we have the Queen of Wands. Awesome. Okay. All right, let me take a quick look at this and I'll get right back to you. All right, pile three. So I see that you guys have been doing a lot of deep, sorry about the dog barking. I think the neighbors are crate training their dog outside, and I have the window open because it's just so nice. So I hope that doesn't disturb you. But you guys have been doing a lot of inner work, a lot of reflection, and I really believe you've been healing things that it's like generational. Generational things that you've been healing, maybe certain beliefs of, lack of, a lack of self-confidence or a lack of abundance, or maybe no one in your lineage has really went after their dreams before. And I really feel like you're determined to do that. You are doing that. You are creating your dream. We have the magician with the star here, meaning you have really put together all of the elements, risen yourself to a point of mastery in order to achieve a big dream of yours. You've been working on yourself diligently, putting in a lot of discipline. And I really feel like, doing it on your own, maybe taking yourself out to really observe yourself in a really honest way, in a way where you're like, okay, what is it I need to transform about myself, about what I believe, about what I've been taught, so that nothing gets in the way of me going after this, so that nothing stands in my way or holds me back or stops me. And your inner child wants you to know that there's one thing that you have yet to let go of, about yourself, that you are clinging to. It says the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? If there's anything that you are clinging on to, or any fear of maybe going after this thing, of putting yourself out there in any way, your inner child wants you to know that you don't have any fear at all. Don't let any fear hold you back from being vulnerable. I mean, you have delight in serving others with a free and loving heart. You have this free and loving heart, and I know that can be scary to put that out there, to be vulnerable with that, because you're like, well, what if it's not well received? What if, I put it out there and no one likes it, or no one wants it, or no one likes me, right? It's like, I get that can be scary, and maybe, you've had past lives where you've been, maybe persecuted for this very thing, that your dream, for this very thing that you've wanted to be or wanted to create. But you have something very special that this world needs. You are the Queen of Wands. You need to step into your confidence, into your power. You need to leave the old behind. You need to leave the old you, or this old place, or this old thing behind, because it's time for you to step out of this old cycle and into the new. And so whatever that needs from you, or whatever that takes, that's what you need to do. Stepping into your power, knowing that you have done the work needed, the work necessary. You have gained the experience, you have gained the knowledge, you've mastered something. You've mastered yourself. You've really taken a look at the darkness, or the depths of yourself, of your thoughts, of your emotions, of what rules you, and you've looked at the darkness, and you weren't scared away. You went into it, and you're like, how can I heal this? How can I become better from this? And using that to your favor to propel you in the direction of your dreams, to propel you in the most favorable way for you to benefit from, and in a way that really creates the most authentic you, and the most authentic version of reality that you want to create for yourself. You have something to share, that you should share, that people are going to want. We have the Six of Wands here, talking about victory, talking about having been through a tough battle, but he is getting crowned. You will be crowned. You will have, this is a card of recognition as well. You will be recognized for what it is you do, for what it is you have been doing and been working on. you will have possibly a lot of attention here, maybe worldwide, maybe very well known for maybe just you or what it is you do, what it is you offer. You have something very unique here, very unique to give, a unique message to give the world. But there's something that you need to share. You need to give away, not just keep it to yourself or be too scared to move into the next phase of life, to be too scared to move past this old cycle, to put it out there, to release it, to come out of maybe contemplation mode. Okay? Or maybe, yeah, it says using the lack of money as excuse not to move forward with life. What excuses do you have that are not allowing you to put this out there? That are not allowing you to become who you want to be? It's like, what old beliefs or what subconscious fear do you still have to reflect on? Do you still have to heal within yourself? What do you have to forgive within yourself or forgive someone else in order to finally free yourself, to let go and to be this master, to be without no blockages to achieve your goal? Maybe that's a fear of vulnerability. Maybe that's a fear of lack, of a belief of lack, like I don't have the resources available to put this out there. I'm telling you, you do. I'm telling you, you do not need anything else than what you already have. Okay? And that you, as soon as you do this, you will be shocked at how well received you are and how many resources you get. Okay? This is big stuff. This is big dreams, but it's also it's deep fears that have been carried with you maybe generations and lifetimes. Okay, so there's something in there that you need to let go of, that is still lingering, that needs to be released, because you have a big destiny. You have a big purpose to fill, and you have a lot of people who are going to look to you, who are going to appreciate you and really look up to you in a way of like, wow, I can't believe they had the confidence to do this, or I love their message, I love their product, I love their stardom, I just love their confidence in who they are, or I love this service, what they give is so unique and so different. And it's like, you need to leave this old place, this old thing, this old belief system behind, so that you can come out and that you can show this off, or that you can be this version of yourself that you've been working on. It's like there's one thing, or there's maybe this fear of being vulnerable, of showing who you are, of, it's like you just need to not let the fear hold you back or stand in your way, or using any fear to hold you back, right? Where it's like you just need to give what you have to offer out with a free and loving heart, right? And you'll see how well received you are. You'll see how much people love you and want this thing, or want to hire you, or want to be with you, or whatever this is for you, right? It's like you have done, I believe, a lot of reflection, and this is just asking you to reflect on this one more thing that is stopping you from putting it out there, that is meant be holding you back from fully releasing yourself, or from fully going after the very thing that you want, or from being the star that you know you are. Okay? Like, for a lot of you, I mean, we have the star, we have the Queen of Wands, and we have the Six of Wands. I mean, and the Magician. It's like, I feel like you're someone who is very talented, and maybe just you'll be successful as just you, right? It's like, just who you are will be well received around the world, or you will be famous, or you will be well known for something, for what it is you do. But there's something that you're clinging on to, that you're still holding on to, a belief, a pattern, or a fear that that you need to just let go of. You need to let yourself be the star. Let yourself come into the limelight, or let yourself release this thing out into the world. And you'll see how many people are like, whoa, yes, I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for you. This is, you're amazing. This is amazing. I love this. I'm telling my friends about this, and they're telling their friends. It's like you need to just start sharing. Just put it out there, and you'll see how well and how much it rolls into great success very quickly. Look, you have this whole other world that is just waiting for you to step into it, but you need to leave this old thing behind. Maybe you've gotten comfortable being in solitude, being by yourself and just working on yourself. And maybe you've been, taking a break from social media, or like just really loving your isolation. And I get that. But there comes a time where it's like the world does need you, and the world needs what you have to give. And so you need to just share what you've learned, or what you have, or who you are, with a free and open, loving heart. Not scared of being rejected, or, whatever it is, whatever this fear is for you, okay? Because it is just a fear. It's just a made up belief that no longer serves you, that is actually holding you back from achieving your highest dream, your highest goal. Maybe you just need to sit in contemplation and reflection, and think like, what is it? What is this last piece of the puzzle I need to release, I need to let go of, in order to step out into my true self, in order to step into the person and the being I know I am. The confidence, having the confidence of who I am and what I do, or what I bring to the table, what I create. Of where can I take this? I can take this anywhere. It's up to me. I am the magician. I am in the driver's seat. You literally have so much power, you have no idea. You can take this anywhere. You can create this as big as you want it to be. So many people are going to love it. They're going to know you for it. They're going to love you for it. You just have to begin sharing it. Even little steps, right? Even if it's a little scary, it's like, okay, just do a little bit. Like, if it's a post, do one post. If it's a YouTube channel, make one YouTube channel. And at first it might be little bits, but it grows into this bigger thing. But it takes you stepping in to this new power, into this new light. It takes your strength, this strength that you've been building up, this strength. Oh my gosh, to be vulnerable is the biggest strength there is. So show yourself, prove it to yourself that you can do this. That you can let go of any past failure or any past fears that you might have had. Show yourself that you can have the courage, have the strength to be vulnerable, to put it out there, to put your message out there, to put your product out there, to put your creative project out there, to put your heart out there for love, for this job, for this business, for whatever this is, passion project. Okay? You are a master of this. You've mastered it. This dream. You have what it takes. Don't use anything as an excuse to hold yourself back. Okay? Integrate all of you so that you can come out as who you are meant to be. As this queen, as this magician, following your highest purpose, your star, your dream, right? Integrate anything that you need, any shadow, whatever this is. Don't let any fear hold you back. You have a great purpose here on earth. You will be recognized, you will be loved, you will be appreciated for this. You have something beautiful to share. Don't you dare hold back from us. We want this. We need this. We need you. Okay? You have a big message for the world. You have something to share. So integrate what you need to integrate. Look at what may be holding you back, what may be stopping you, trying to stop you. Those those little voices in our minds of, oh, what if this happens, or this could go wrong, or whatever. Not letting that stop us. Don't believe it. Right? Don't let our past hold us back from our present and from our future. From being and becoming who we know we can be. All right? Pile 3, sorry. Pile 3, I just want to thank you guys for coming to your reading today. That was your message. All right, so get out there. Go for it. You're amazing. People are going to love you. I promise you. All right? Shine brightly. You're a star, okay? All right. Thank you for coming to your reading today. I love you guys so much. If this resonated with you, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss another reading. If you would like to know something a little more personal about your own situation, you can book a personal reading with me. That will be linked in the description box below. Otherwise, I will see you guys on the next reading. All right. All of my love, pile 3. Peace. Hello, pile number 4. Welcome to your inner child reading. We are opening up the floor to your inner child to tell you what they would like you to know right now, what you need to know, what you need to focus on. All right, so let's get right into it. The card that you chose was the 9 of Wands. Okay. All right, so the card that's going to represent your inner child at this moment is Healer. Light attributes: passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit. Ability to help transform pain into healing. Shadow attributes: taking advantage of those who need help, failing to care for oneself. Beautiful. Okay. We have Soul Family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. And we have Before Completion. Uncertainty, doubt, hesitation, loss of faith, unstable conditions, be extra cautious, discord. Okay, our tarot cards. We have the 9 of Cups with laziness. 9 of Cups, nice energy to begin. We have the Hermit with aloneness. You have the Ace of Swords. So cute. I have the 5 of Wands. Ten of Swords. Queen of Cups. Temperance. And the King of Swords. Okay, pile number 4. You have amazing insights. And this has come from a lot of healing. This has come from a lot of deaths, a lot of rebirths, a lot of failures, a lot of efforts, going at it alone, isolation, really, you know, hard energy. Having to look at the darkest and deepest parts of you, honestly, and be born again and be born again over and over again, having to face your own demons, your own wolves. But it was all for good reason, right? Battling yourself over and over again, becoming anew over and over again, to become better, to become the best version of you, to become the wisest king, to make sure that your message, that your communication is as pure as it can be. Do you see all of his little band-aids here? It's like you've been through it. You've really battled it through. You've had a lot of bumps and bruises from your path, from your battles. It's like you've done so many things and you've played the game so many times and very well, and each time you've gotten better. But that doesn't mean to say it was not, it was not easy at all. You've had to heal yourself, and that is not an easy thing to do. A lot of people who become healers have been through the hardest lives and the hardest the hardest situations in life. And the ones who heal have died over and over again, have become anew over and over again, have looked at the darkest depths of them, at their biggest fears, and have not let that stop them. They have grown and they have gained the wisdom and gained the lessons that were there for them to learn, that were there for them to become beautiful and to be able to teach others how to do this, to be a facilitator of healing, to fill the cups of me and of others. You are receiving the sword. You are being given this great honor. This is about to be given to you, an opportunity. Do you see this hand coming out from the cloud with the sword, handing it to the king? And then we have the Ace of Swords here, holding it in your hand, bumps and bruises and all, yes, but you are crowned king. You are crowned. You are the one, because of all of this heartache and hardship, and because of all of the honesty, and because of having to go through brutal, hard, difficult energy and circumstances, and never giving up and being as honest as possible with yourself, taking every lesson that was there for you to learn, not shying away, going straight in it with an open heart and being vulnerable, and remembering love through it all. That you are now being crowned. You are now being given the opportunity to be the healer, to be a great leader, a great teacher, from everything that you have learned, from all of the heartaches and disappointments and tough energy where it felt uncertain all the time. It felt like you were walking broken glass. We have the cracking glass here. We have the cracking of the ice here. Did life ever feel stable? Was there ever a point where it just no, it was always felt like, okay, and now I feel safe, and then it starts cracking again, and now I have to change. I have to move. I have to become anew. I have to leave this behind again. I have to become anew again. There were so many sacrifices, so much change, that it's like it never felt like you were walking on stable ground. Like you were walking on something, yeah, stable and secure. But that was there to make you fly. Okay? You are now the phoenix. This hardship is over. It's over for you. All of this grief, all of this pain, all of this difficulty, it's over for you. And you're now coming into a time, see, from the foundation of this brokenness, of this glass, of this uncertainty, you are now going to be able to live in a much more comfortable place. The Nine of Cups is a card of wish fulfillment. Okay, no more. This is ending. The hardship is ending so that you can come into a much more comfortable place, a place where you can teach others, you can communicate, you can tell others all of the insights that you have gained, all of the wisdoms that you have accumulated during these difficult times, during these times of climbing this mountain alone, of learning these difficult lessons alone and becoming stronger, becoming the best version of you, letting go of everything that was no longer serving you, letting go of friendships, of any relationships, of old, jobs, of old versions of yourself. You have died, like I said, many a time, all for good reason. Okay? All for good reason, so that you can help others do the same, so that you can guide others in this process of healing. So because your cup is filled, you have reached this level of, I have healed myself. And of course, this healing processes are never truly over. There are always lessons for us to learn, yes. But you have come to the point of a stable, finally, a stable place. A stable place within yourself, within your outer world, where you can carry this torch with courage, with strength, with integrity, without doubt, without uncertainty in yourself and in your message and in what it is you do and who you are. People need to know this message. You can heal people. You can help them along their own journey in whatever form that is for you. Okay? This could be a motivational speaker. This could be, childhood trauma based. This could be, hands-on Reiki healing. This could be tarot. This could be so many different things. So every modality is going to be unique to every person. But you have learned something unique that only you can teach. You have a unique message that needs to be heard, that needs to be put out there, that you have battled and you have put in so much work towards. And it was all for this. It was all for this. You don't have to do it alone anymore. You don't have to be alone anymore. Your tribe, once you put it out there, they will come to you. Okay? You guys will come together, and you're coming into a time of great love, of great gratitude and healing others, and in turn they heal you. And it's like this beautiful relationship of conscious friendship and conscious relationships. Okay, it's like you have battled your last wolf. The big bad one, it's done. Okay, you're coming into a time of beauty, of great friendships, of no more betrayals, of no more, having to do it alone, having to be isolated. It's like you have reached a level of knowledge and wisdom that you need to share with others, and you need to help them on their healing journey going forward. And that's going to create a lot of beauty for you, and it's also going to bring a lot of your soul tribe to you. so that you don't have to go through it alone together. We can do this together, and you're a key player in that. This is going to feel like a dream come true. This is your wish coming true. You did not go through this in vain. All right? The toughness, it's over. The grief, it's done. All right? The aloneness, the isolation, the doubt and hesitation, the uncertainty, the unstable conditions, that is finished. All right? You're coming into a time of luxury, of relaxation, of comfortability, stability. That is in my past. This is all past energy. It was there for a reason. It was there to help me build into the person I've become. It has given me the message that I need in order to help others along their journey. You're going to have to help others when they're going through these things, and so you had to experience it yourself so that you had firsthand experience, and that because you have gained the knowledge from these happenings that you need to now pass along. You have gained the emotional wisdom and the spiritual knowing, the spiritual intelligence to share this and to be honest, to be truthful. It's like not sugarcoating these things, because, this path is not always rainbows and sunshine, okay? It's not, especially when we're going through the dark clouds of what we've been taught or our traumas. It's like, but there is great nutrition here out of these things. There is greatness here for us to gain out of the darkness. We don't have to be afraid, right? And that is what you are sharing, you are helping others with. Yay! Pile 4. Good job. Guys, I know it's been hard, and I want to say I'm sorry for what you've been through, and I am. But I'm not, because it made you who you are today. It made you into this incredible person with a heart of gold, with a truly valuable message that others desperately need to hear. You are now a great leader, a great healer for others because of what you've been through. And I thank you for always staying true to yourself, for always asking yourself, what do I need to learn here? What is in here for me to grow? And never turning away from the darkness, never turning away from the depth of the lesson. Because that's easy. That's easy to do. We could be in denial. We could turn away, and life will stay comfortable. Life will stay, one level. But no, you weren't happy with that. You had to heal yourself. You knew that was your mission. You knew that was your purpose. And now you're being crowned. You're being given this opportunity to share yourself, to share your message, to share what you've learned with the world. And they desperately need to hear this. They desperately need your support, need your guidance. You are becoming the phoenix. You are stepping into a new phase of life, luxury, comfortability, stability, and connection, and truly feeling like your heart's being filled because you are doing your purpose, not because it's going to make you money, but because this is what you came here to do, because you are being able to touch the hearts of others and allow them to follow and allow them to become who they truly are meant to be. Healing the wounds of all of our inner children. And there is no more important work than that. So your inner child wants to give you a big round of applause, a big clap. Thank you. Thank you for always putting me first. Thank you for always listening to me. Let's help others do the same. Okay. Pile 4, that was your beautiful message today from your inner child. And I want to thank you for being with me here today and for keeping an open heart and letting love guide you. All right. Thank you, guys. If this resonated with you, please give me a thumbs up and leave a comment. Oh my gosh, please leave a comment. Shout out Pile 4. Leave any beautiful comment that you would like as far as what you've been going through. I know it's been tough, but I promise you, you are at the end and you are now getting to teach or share or guide and heal. Beautiful. Okay? But yeah, subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss another reading. If you'd like to know more about your situation, you can book a personal reading with me in the description box below. Other than that, guys, I will see y'all on the next one. All right, Paw 4. All of my love.